Thanks for joining us on a picture-perfect Sunday night for some NBA on 2K Sports. Here with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaking out. You take a look at the home team. They've started strong this year, holding the second-place spot. Here are the starters for Utah. Williams is out there with Filipowski. Then there's Keontae George. Then there's DeAnthony Melton. And it's Kessler in at the 5, roaming the paint. We've got Jonas Valanciunas. Kelly Oubre out there with Mo Wagner. Then there's Drew Holiday. And it's Jordan in at shooting guard. As the season reaches full speed, RJ, how do players approach the game differently, you think, if at all?
I say the approach stays the same, but you have more data and video to prepare with. So you have to take that knowledge on the court and hope that you play smarter every single night.
And that's how you like to start the game. Boom, straight to the bucket for the easy deuce.
Holiday with the ball. Pass to Oubre. To the left wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Jordan. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Melton outside. George outside. Holiday grabs the miss. Here's the break. Here's Jordan, and he jams it home with authority.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. What a sensational move captured from the connected cam, sponsored by AT&T. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Outside, Williams. Back to George. Utah moving the ball around. Melton outside. Launches a 3. Valanciunas with a rebound. Wagner outside. Pass to Jordan. Holiday passes to Wagner. Back to Holiday. Shot clock at 5. And here's Oubre from the arc. Rebound, Utah. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. It was rough.
And there it is for him.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Pass to Valanciunas. Here's Jordan. He shoots. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
Jazz trail by 4. And now the first timeout called here for Utah.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Let's check out a breakdown looking at some stats for DeAnthony Melton.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Valanciunas against Kessler. Melton on the wing. Filipowski sets a screen. Utah with another miss. Gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Pass to Holiday. Jordan against Melton. Jordan, the pass to Holiday. Over Melton. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
And here's Filipowski. It's stolen by Holiday. In transition, here they come. Here's Wagner. And the dunk by Wagner.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Got 5 of 7 shots to fall. Wagner outside. Pass to Oubre. Now here's Jordan. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable. No dice from the high post. Jazz trail by 4. Now here's Melton. Out left to the wing. The 3 is up. Valanciunas with a rebound. Oubre on the wing. Williams defending. Wagner, the pass to Valanciunas. And he can't jam it through. Utah has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Here's Melton. And again, it's Utah.
What an incredible ankle breaker to help create space for a shot.
Shooting an excellent 56% in this quarter. Pass to Oubre. Now Valanciunas. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Jordan. Melton covers. They get it back. Wagner, the pass to Oubre. And here's Jordan. And Williams over to help. Three-pointer, Holiday. Knocks down the triple. Holiday's got 5.
Drew making the game look easy with that 3.
And Utah calls time here. And let's have a look at the current NBA scoring leaders. Jazz trail by 5. And here's Melton. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Lakers. Back to Filipowski. Utah moving the ball around. Clock at 6. Kessler, a screen on Jordan to the middle. And finished off by Kessler.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Jordan. He has 6. Valanciunas finds Jordan. Good D by Melton.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Pass to Filipowski. Holiday against Melton. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's his first trip to the line.
First team foul. Shooting for Utah, D'Anthony Melton. 2 shots.
That free throw no good. And he's good on the second. Here's Levine. A solid offensive force, averaging 24 points a game. Pass to Holiday. Back to Levine. And Levine throws it down.
I don't know where you've spin, but everybody else knows that Zach LaVine, this man is an aerial artist. He makes the hardest dunks look so easy.
Well, I'm wondering, RJ, you think we'll see a Zach LaVine highlight dunk tonight?
Yeah, B.A., most nights we normally do. Something else also, I've come to expect shooting sprees from Zach. This man can rattle off 3 and 4 and a quarter like it's nothing.
Here's Holiday following the three by Utah. Pass to LaVine. Yep, that one goes. LaVine's got his second bucket on the night.
Not just a shooter, LaVine is also willing to bury himself inside and go to work.
Back to George. Melton outside. Filipowski sets a screen. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting. A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Melton. Takes it inside. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Yeah, every coach wants assisted buckets. Guys like George, they move the ball.
Jordan, the pass to Holiday. Now LaVine. LaRavia outside. Left side Holiday. Back to LaRavia. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Just a professional pass from a great player. That's Jrue Holiday.
Melton outside. Back to George. Pass to Williams. Drummond grabs the miss. Gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. LaVine. And that one's good. 6 points for Zach LaVine.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
George passes to Melton. To the paint. Here's Filipowski. Soft touch off the glass.
Exposing the defense and taking advantage in the paint.
Here's Jordan. Oh, Kessler with the block. And they're able to recover. Jordan against Kessler. Jordan misses.
And give the defense credit. He was met at the rim.
Melton passes to Williams. Right wing. Now Filipowski. To the inside. And there's Kessler on the assist from Melton. Melton's got 3 assists now in this one.
He's just got it on automatic right now, shooting 100%, and that'll keep your confidence high.
Now here's Holiday. He's got 5. Down low. Jordan misses.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
To the middle. Here's Filipowski. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Jordan going inside. It falls. 5 for 11 in the game.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Melton against Jordan. Pass to Filipowski. Tries again. And it's LaRavia with a rebound. Shooting right around 57%. Very efficient so far in the first. Williams passes to George. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And there's no question George can fill it up. For him, it's about focusing on shooting good percentages.
Utah shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. That's good from George. Gay's checked in for Jordan. Then for Utah, Robinson Earls checked in for Kessler. Niang comes in for Filipowski. And it's Collier in for Williams. George hits them both. 59 seconds left now in the first quarter. Now Holiday. He's got 5. Outside Levine. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Drummond, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T.
Coming off the floor for Utah, Taylor Hayes. Number 13.
Utah trailing here. 30 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Collier. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Niang. Levine feeling it out a bit. Here's Gay. Outside for Levine. Puts up a deep 3. Here's Drummond. And finally they hit one.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Up by 3. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
Zach LaVine out there with Drew Holiday. Then it's Andre Drummond. Then it's Jake LaRavia. And it's Gay in at the power forward position. Shot by LaVine, no good. Jazz trail by 3. And for the Jazz, Jeremiah Robinson-Earl is out there with George Niang. Then there's Collier, and it's Hendricks in at the 3. Here's Collier. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Lakers.
And another key for them was his rebounding. Just a great effort.
Shooting it at 52%. LaRavia outside. Outside Holiday. Fires the 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Holiday's got 8.
Well, we know Holiday can do damage from outside the arc, which is why the defense has to be right up on him.
Here's Collier. He's covered by Levine. Shot's good by Collier.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Holiday with the ball. Give him 8. Here's Levine. Oh, Levine fighting through contact.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Here's Collier. He's covered by Levine. Shot's good by Collier.
What a display of skill. The defense was solid, but he finds a way.
Levine passes to LaRavia. Now here's Holiday. Inside, here's Drummond, and the jam by Drummond.
The experience of Drew Holiday dishing out of pick and rolls. This man has done it all since he came into the league in 2009.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there, just takes his 2 points, moves on. Here's Levine. The Jazz making their last shot. LaRavia right side. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday.
With his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position and finding his teammate in stride. He led his guy perfectly.
Now here's Drummond. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. And while we have a moment, a look at the league leaders in fast break points over the last 10 games.
Over the last few weeks, they've been high-flying, getting up and down the court with conviction.
The Jazz making a switch here. The home team calls timeout. Well, every year we see a few teams that exceed expectations, Richard. In your experience, what's the blueprint for an overachieving team?
Well, a lot of times you see new coaching staffs unlocking a roster. Other times it's just healthier bits of competition. And don't forget, health is always a huge component.
For Utah, they've gotten off to a sensational 5-for-5 start in the second quarter. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Zach LaVine is becoming a more rugged defender. He said, it takes a toll. I've always been in great shape, but you have to be strong, too. The mental side of it, digging deep and figuring out how to get it done and how much you want it. Now, I like taking on those challenges. Back to you guys.
Making the commitment. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Here's Payne, following the three by Utah. Outside LaVine. There's the three. Offensive rebound. Valanciunas passes to LaRavia. Here's LaVine. Oh, LaVine in the paint.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
The Jazz have gotten each of their 6 shots to fall here in the second. Williams looking around. Pass to Robinson Earl. And the three off target.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Outside LaVine. Here's Gay. Here's Payne. George defending. Outside LaVine. Here's LaRavia. Off target with the three. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. They trail by 1. Last time they met in Salt Lake City.
Yeah, they made a lot of plays, and they were in it until the end. Just couldn't do enough to get the win.
And that is why coaches preach about the details. The margins in this league are razor thin.
Now here's Valanciunas. No points yet. LaVine finds Valanciunas. To the inside. And he dunks it down.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And it's Utah with the ball. Pass to Robinson Earl. His first shot attempt. Utah with another miss. Gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. For over a decade, Jonas Valanciunas has been a physical presence down low, RJ.
And he's shown that he's capable of hitting threes, but he is still at his best on the inside. Rebounding, setting screens, rolling hard, and doing quite a bit of damage in the post.
Now here's Melton. Give him 8. Niang outside. Now here's Williams. He's covered by LaRavia. George for 3. It doesn't go for him. Excellent D there from Payne. LaVine with it. And it's Niang picking him up. There's a whistle. That goes on D'Anthony Melton. That's his first foul. Utah making a switch here. Filipowski's checked in.
Number 22.
The home team calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of every game, in every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Now here's Jordan. He's got 10. Filipowski comes with a double. 6 to shoot, and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And here's George. Right now, he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Utah with another miss. It's a one-on-one situation. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Now here's George. Pass to Williams. To snap the cold streak. Shoots over Oubre. Williams misses. Gone 8 of 11 in the second quarter. Jordan. The rebound by Melton. Jazz trail by 7. And here's George. Filipowski. Shot clock at 6. George feels it out a bit. No good on the 3. Gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. He can't get it to go.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Second team foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
In their previous game, he simply couldn't miss from the line.
Throws good. Jordan Kessler, he's checked in for Utah. And both free throws good for Jordan.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
And Utah calls time here. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at the Jazz. Here's Williams. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And here's what the Utah Jazz schedule looks like. On Friday, and then on Monday, they kick off a road trip in Toronto, where they'll take on the Raptors.
Checking out their schedule, they've got a tough run of games coming up, but quality opponents are a great chance for you to see how well your team can truly perform.
Throws good. Jordan.
Well, here in the second quarter, he's starting to dial up his aggressiveness as far as working himself to the free throw line.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Pass to Kessler. George outside from the arc. He drops it from range. George has got 5 points.
And there's a nice rhythm to his three-point shot. You know, George has a confident stroke.
Now here's Jordan. Outside Oubre. Nance the screen. Oubre passes to Wagner. 5 on the clock. Now Nance. He's covered by Kessler. Here's Oubre. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll... turn it over. Jazz trail by 10. George outside. From the stripe. Rebounded by Payne.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
To the paint. Here's Nance. And Nance with the slam.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Utah's gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Here's Melton. Give him 8. Down low. Here's Kessler. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Larry Nance picks one up. Utah shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line for the Jazz, Kessler. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. Holiday's checked in for Payne. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. And Wagner gets it to go on the assist by Jordan. Jordan's got 5 assists tonight. Pass to Filipowski. Back to George. And here is Williams. He's covered by Oubre. Melton against Jordan. Launches it from deep. It's hauled in by Oubre.
And their free throws have dropped off in this quarter. They're settling for too many jump shots right now.
Now Jordan. He's got 18. Good D by Melton. There's 1:47 left in the first half. Williams finds George. Pass to Melton. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's on Drew Holiday. And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here. And he makes a first. And Melton drops them both. Shooting it well at 59%. Outside Oubre. Wagner with a screen. Melton on the double. Jordan. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
4th team foul.
So far, he's made all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. That free throw misses. Collier, he's checked in for Melton. And he sinks the second. Utah with the ball. A 12-point game. George outside. Here's Collier, covered by Jordan. Just 5 to shoot. For 3, Collier. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Outside Holiday. Nance in the post. He's covered by Kessler. Nance, the pass to Holiday. Here's Nance. Over Kessler. Utah grabs the miss. Filipowski's got 4 rebounds in the game. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. George with it. Wagner picks him up. Oubre against Williams. It's hauled in by Oubre. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Throws it down and
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. And that'll do it for the first half of play. They lead by 11. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
46.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed.
The difference in field goal percentage is crazy. They're getting exactly what they want out there.
Yeah, even if adjustments are made, how does that defense really slow them down? Okay, and now moving on to what's been a fantastic head-to-head matchup at the two-guard spot.
Makes for a fun night when it's mano-a-mano at the shooting guard. These guys should see a lot of touches the rest of the way. I'm sure they're pumped for it. And you know two guards, they can never get enough attention. Ain't that right, Kenny?
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Shooting a terrific 58% from the floor. Wagner is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's Drew Holiday. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Jordan in at the shooting guard position. Valanciunas down low. Kessler on him. Valanciunas can't get it to go. And for the Jazz, Filipowski out there with Walker Kessler. Then it's Williams. Then there's George. And it's Melton in at the 2.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Jordan with it. Tipped away. George left side. It's hauled in by Oubre. Oubre's got 4 rebounds now. Jordan with it. He's picked up by Filipowski. Wagner, the pass to Jordan. Shoots over Filipowski. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Jordan's got 23 points.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Melton against Holiday. Here's Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Outside Holiday. Inside. Here's Wagner. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got his 6th assist of the night.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Great positioning on the putback. George has got 7 points in the game.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. Wagner, the pass to Jordan. Back to Wagner. Fires from deep. Knocks it down from distance. 9 points in the game.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Jordan against Melton. Clock at 6. Kessler, a screen on Jordan. Utah needs to get off a shot here. And finished off by Kessler.
Well, I guess we can give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Holiday passes to Jordan. And here's Holiday. Wagner for three. And here's Oubre from the arc. Utah grabs the miss. Kessler's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Williams. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Mo Wagner. No good on that one. You know, one of the ideas that's been thrown around for the All-Star festivities, a one-on-one tournament with $1 million prize on the line, RJ.
That is amazing when you think about that number, but players are making $75 to $80 million a season. Ultimately, that's got to come from within, the want to compete against the best on the biggest stage.
Pass to Jordan. To the inside. Here's Oubre. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Melton outside. Kessler, a screen on Jordan. Melton with the ball. Guarded now by Holiday. Melton passes to Williams. And another miss by Utah. Gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's Jordan. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Jazz trail by 15. Pass to Kessler. Now here's Melton. Here's Filipowski. Hey, expanding his range. Williams misses. Oubre finds Jordan. Basket counts. Jordan's got 7 points for the quarter.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And Utah calls time here. Quickly here, let's look at the teams that lead the league in field goal percentage.
The smart offensive moves this team makes helps them open up the floor and find great looks. That's how they've secured such an impressive shooting percentage.
Here's Williams, and he drives in, up and in on the layup. Williams has got his first 2 points of the night.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Melton with the ball, and Drummond picks him up defensively. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. This will be his 3rd trip to the free throw line. The free throw drops for Melton.
Taking 2 shots.
Levine, he's checked in for Oubre. And Melton drops them both. Gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you, B.A. The future of the NBA is digital. Commissioner Silver said streaming allows us to better engage fans through the personalization of telecasts, creating chat communities, buying products, playing fantasy. There's an enormous opportunity. We are just barely scratching the surface. Guys, back to you.
It's getting interactive. All right, Allie, thank you. 11 feet out. That one off the back iron and out.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Pass to Drummond. Back to Jordan. George over to help. 6 to shoot. Jordan against Melton. And there's Jordan on the assist by Levine. Jordan's got 13 points now in the quarter.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And that one's good. Melton.
A growing aspect of George's game. He's working to become a strong facilitator.
Pass to Jordan. Over Melton. The rebound by the Jazz. George outside. Here's Filipowski. And he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
Melton against Jordan. Over Melton. Jordan misses. Jazz trail by 14. Pass to Melton. Williams against Levine. And here's Melton. Back to Filipowski. Now George. 16 feet out. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Jordan. The rebound by Filipowski. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for Utah. Pass to Filipowski. Utah moving the ball around. Levine against Williams. Back to Kessler. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
For the Jazz, Niang comes in for Filipowski. And it's Collier in for George. Now here's Payne. Still no points. Outside Levine. Pass to Gay. 3-pointer. Utah grabs the miss. Melton with the ball. And Drummond picks him up defensively. Niang outside. To the middle. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls and
the previous play is under review.
Policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Jonas Valanciunas is checked in for Drummond. The free throw drops for Melton. And Melton drops them both. Gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to Jordan. Back to Levine. Here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
I mean, with his height and size, stopping Valanciunas just isn't an option sometimes. What a jam.
And last season, the most efficient shooting season of Zach LaVine's career.
Yeah, B.A., 2.5% better in his free throw shooting. He would have had a 50, 40, 90 season on his hands, but his scoring is top tier.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Niang outside. Driving in. Uses the glass on the layup. Niang's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
On the wing, Levine. Pass to Valanciunas. Kessler with a rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's Collier. Here's Melton. That's a miss. His 6th miss in 11 tries.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
and he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion right now.
Finished off the break. Jordan's got 40 points.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball.
The ball goes to Utah. Now into the lineup for Utah. Team Birds. Number 13.
Here's Collier, covered by Jordan. Three-pointer. Valanciunas with a rebound. Gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Jordan finds Payne. Out of bounds. It'll be Jazz ball.
Jeremiah Robinson Earl. Keontae George.
.11 left in the third quarter. Here's Collier, covered by Jordan, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Collier.
Okay, time to take a breath, fellas. Plays like that should not happen.
1:02 left in the third. Jordan, the pass to Payne. Here's Gay. Pass to Jordan. Now here's Valanciunas. It's rebounded by Hendricks. And here's George. Launches it. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not...
Okay, knockout!
Man!
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Here's Collier, covered by Jordan. On the take. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. These are his first free throws of the game.
Isaiah Collier. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 19 seconds left in the third quarter. Payne, the pass to Levine. Up in time. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
Oh, they're on fire. The run punctuated by the big trifecta.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Delivering the blowout. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Jazz trail by 21. We've got Drew Holiday, Jonas Valanciunas out there with Mo Wagner. Then there's Zach LaVine, and it's Jordan in at the 2-guard spot. George, good.
And just muscling it in. George, very aggressive.
Holiday passes to LaVine. Back to Holiday. Pass to Jordan. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Wagner, defended by Niang. Chalk up 2 there. And of course, you won a ring with the Cavs in 2016, Richard. Talk about the challenge of winning a title.
In a lot of ways, it just comes down to will and grit. The playoffs are an extra 2 months of intense basketball. The team that wins it all normally has the most health and motivation. Give a good player a good look, and you know what the outcome will be. Pass
to Jordan. We've played just over a minute here in the fourth. It's hauled in by Collier. Jazz trail by 19. 4-3. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 4 rebounds now. And Levine throws it down.
We see this time and time again from Levine. He has the ability to put the offense on his shoulders.
For Utah, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Inside, here's Niang. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Here's Jordan. Pass to Valanciunas. Connects on the 17-footer.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
For Utah, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Here's Robinson Earl. Valanciunas covering. Robinson Earl, the pass to Niang. Back to Robinson Earl. Can't hit from in close. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Back to Holiday. Lays it up and banks it in. 10 points for Drew Holiday.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Pass to George. Fred, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA. It's quite staggering, but there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
And we're going to have a jump ball. To the left side wing. Shot clock at 5. Fires from the corner. Jordan misses. And so George will bring it up for Utah. Here's Collier. Holiday grabs the miss. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul. First team foul. The line for 2.
First one falls for him. Utah making a switch here. Filipowski's checked in. He does not get the second one. The Jazz have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. And Hendricks gets it to go.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Jordan, the pass to Holiday. Here's Valanciunas. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Down low. Here's Filipowski. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
Holiday finds Jordan. And so the NBA draft is now 2 days. How much of a difference do you think that makes, Greg?
You know, I think it shows the increasing importance of second-round picks. The teams up against the cap, they need that cheap depth. And also, it's an opportunity to get TV viewers over 2 days rather than just one.
Here's Collier. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
And here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
George against Holiday. Pass to Collier. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
At the line for the Jazz. 2 shots.
First one falls. A different look here for Utah. Kessler, he's checked in for Niang. And Williams is subbed in for Hendricks. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
Didn't get to the line in the first half, but since the break, he's been in attack mode. Great adjustment.
Jordan misses. Jazz trail by 21. Pass to Kessler. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting five.
And, you know, I think I'll go with 2 of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Collier. Driving to the basket. Yep, count it. Collier's got 9 points now in the second half.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Jordan goes in. They get it back. Outside for Levine. Here's Jordan. Another shot. The rebound by Filipowski. Filipowski's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Collier, covered by Jordan. Shot's good by Collier.
Man, he's on fire. Playing patient basketball, not forcing shots.
Here's Jordan. Now Levine. Pass to Jordan. Shoots over Collier. And there's Jordan on the assist by Wagner. Jordan's got 49 in the game.
Relentless in his approach. He has one thing on his mind: close this game out.
Kessler, a screen on Jordan to the inside. And finished off by Kessler.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Holiday with the ball. Pass to Jordan. Outside Levine. Valanciunas with a screen on Williams. Clock at 6. Levine, good.
I'm going to tell you this. Defensively, you cannot let a streak shooter get a groove. And right now, Zach LaVine, he is on fire.
Now George. He's covered by Holiday. Kessler, a screen. To the paint. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
That's a costly error. Let's see how they bounce back.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Melton, he's checked in for Utah. Shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. Jordan, the pass to Levine. Throws it up high. To the middle. Outside Payne. Drummond. Oh, Kessler with the block. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Kessler. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Here's Levine. And Levine throws it down. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Utah. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Outside Payne. Pass to Jordan. George against Payne. Back to Jordan. Puts it up. Another one falls. Amazing. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Timeout, Jazz. And you look around the league, 30 different organizations, each with their own cultures. What did you look for as a player, Grant?
Well, you know, B.A., winning always comes first. But after that, you're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days.
Here's George. Pass to Williams. From deep, Melton on target from range. Melton's got 12 points in just the second half.
If you give him that kind of separation, oh, he's going to take full advantage.
Levine passes to Jordan. Knocks it loose, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Melton.
Substitution for your home team, Arabia.
6 to shoot. Here's Jordan. Drives to the hoop. Utah grabs the miss. Kessler's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. George with it, and it's Payne picking him up. Tipped. It's stolen by Oubre. Here's Jordan. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Jordan's got 53 points.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
To the inside, Melton. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Payne finds Jordan. Oubre against Williams. Back to Jordan. Shoots over Melton, and it's blocked by Kessler. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Kessler. A line change here for Utah.
Substitution on the court.
Just 5 on the clock. From deep, Jordan. The rebound by the Jazz.
Even though it didn't go down, he'll take that shot every time.
Pass to Collier. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter here. Excellent D there from Laravia. Here's Jordan into the lane.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Utah has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Here's Collier. Niang outside. Pass to Robinson Earl. Stolen by Drummond. Now here's Jordan. And here's Laravia. Here's Drummond. And that one drops.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Here's Robinson Earl. Drummond grabs the miss. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
So the home crowd treated to a win. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. And now our player of the game.